Hey folks, thanks for joining me. It's my 67 MGB-GT project. Here's an update. So the car's been sitting, I assume, about 14 years, judging by the last time it was registered and the registration sticker on the plate. So I want to get it running. I've already verified that the engine spins over freely by hand, and wanted to start with the fuel system. I knew the fuel tank was empty, and upon inspection I saw that it was a bit rusty. So my hope was to pull the tank, use this Port 15 fuel tank sealer to just kind of nurse it along so I could get it running, and then, you know, get a new fuel tank for it. So I got it out here, found some rust on the inside, which I'll take care of, remove the rust, put some rust inhibitor and sealer with the 415 stuff, and then over that I'll put some bed liner coating. Surprisingly, on the underside they did a really good job of undercoating, and there's a heavy film of undercoating on the underneath of this, but after pulling the tank, it's too far gone. It's really rusty. I'll show you right here. Here's the tank. Now initially, you know, I saw this rust spot here, but these holes weren't there. After I dropped it down and just handling it, the rust just broke loose. You shake it, you can hear a bunch of rusty metal in there, which is probably why they had this fuel filter right here coming out of the tank. You know, you should never run a fuel filter before your fuel pump. And they were probably running this because they were getting large particles of rust and metal going through there. The previous owner did tell me that the fuel pump was fairly new before he parked it, and I verified the fuel pump is working. So we'll toss that out. The fuel sender right here is even rusty. It doesn't move at all. The lever is just, may as well be welded on there. So I'll be getting a new sending unit. And for those of you on the 67, it was sitting like this. The green wire was on the bottom, and the black wire was on that terminal there. So the other thing is, after pulling it and looking inside, I could see that there's baffles in there, which is a good thing, but not such a good thing if I was gonna proceed with putting that sealer in there. Trying to get that sealer in and covering all those baffles would have been a hard thing to do. So I wouldn't waste my time with fuel tank sealer on these stock tanks, unless you get a lot of it. So I am probably gonna order this touring fuel tank. It adds a couple extra gallons from Moss Motors, or find something like that, and a new sender and all that stuff. But that's the progress on the MGB-GT, and that's how, you know, these kind of projects go. So I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching.